Hello guys and welcome back to PokesocialTV. This week, Connie is somewhere over the rainbow.
Way up high. This week we have an interview with the lovely Kayla from Michigan. This is the place that has a special
And
building.
hi.
And Andy, he's not Kayla, just pointing that out. They've got a lovely building in Michigan where
They basically host a lot of Pokemon Go events, sell merchandise, just get a good community feel going.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about that and I'm going to be interviewing Kayla.
So hi guys, I'm here with Kayla from Michigan, and I'm going to be asking her a few questions. So what sort of things does your group do, like for events and things?
Recently, just this past Thursday, we had a big event called the Drowsy Dash because the city that we are based out of has a ridiculous amount of drowsies floating around.
Okay.
So we did an event where we gave out prizes for those that caught the most drowsies in an 8-hour time period. And we're working on currently starting a gaming lounge for Pokemon Go players and console players to get together, and that's where our event was based out of.
Okay. Is that the centre, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. It did look awesome, to be fair.
We haven't really gotten a whole lot done on it yet, but we're working on it. At least we have a building now, which is really good for us.
Yeah.
We've got two really good founders of the page that are doing really good things to help get the group rolling.
So what sort of things would you say Pokemon Go has done for the people community in Michigan? Like, has it brought people together, or?
It's really pulled a lot of people together. I mean, there have been a few disagreements where people have taken the game far too seriously, especially with the teams. But for the most part, it's brought a lot of people together. I've made a group of about 20 really good friends because I ventured out into part of the city that I otherwise would have never gone to. One of the cities, like the major city where our center is located, is called Mount Clemens, and it wasn't really the safest city to walk around in before Pokemon Go. And now you've got 50 to 60 people at any time of the day running around knowing that they've got your back. So it's actually made the community a lot safer.
Okay. So you said that you've made a lot of friends for it. Has it done anything else for you personally, or?
For me personally, it's brought me out of my shell a lot more. I was very introverted for a very long time, and a lot of what I did was play my Pokemon games on my DS and my Game Boy, and that was all I ever did. So finally now there was something that really made me want to go out of the house, and once I started getting out there, it became easier to reach my goals for the game by talking to people, which brought me out of my shell. And I've noticed that it's the same with a lot of other people around the city and within the group.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's really similar over here. I mean, we've got a lot of people in our little group that wouldn't have even left the house before, and now they're going out at least 4 or 5 times a week.
Right.
It's crazy.
It's insanity. It's really doing a lot of good things all over the world, honestly. It's getting people out. It's letting people explore the areas that they live. I didn't know half of the street names in my own neighborhood until this game.
So what would you say is the funniest thing that's happened while you've been playing Pokemon Go?
God, the funniest thing. We had this awesome gentleman who goes around the world. He's been to Russia and played the game.
Seriously?
He's been to China and played the game. He's been all over. He was coming through Michigan just interviewing a lot of us. And funniest thing to come out of this game is a lot of the parodies, like the song parodies.
Yeah.
Which I find the funniest to actually come out of the game because it really shows what the game does.
Yeah.
You know.
Over here we've got sort of a 50-50, well not 50-50, probably 40% Mystic, 40% Valor, 10% Instinct, maybe 20% Instinct. What's the split like over there? Do you have a lot more of one team?
We have a lot more Valors than anything that I've seen, in the neighborhood that I'm from. I'm personally a Mystic. We've got more
That's the best
Valors.
choice you'll ever make.
Right. We've got more Valors than Mystic and Instinct, but more Mystic than Instinct. I think
Yeah.
Instinct has been the least popular team of the three, which I'm not sure why. They're all decent choices,
Yeah.
depending on what you're looking for as far as your bonuses.
Yeah. Okay. And what would you say to someone who's a bit like, sorry, what would you say to someone who's hesitant to going to like a social event or a meeting or anything?
That honestly, it's the best thing that you can do, because to really enjoy the game, you have to network. If you're not communicating with other players on where they find certain things or find certain spawn nests, you're not going to get the most out of the game, and you're really not going to find what you specifically might be looking for. So honestly, the best thing you can really do is go to those events, because not only do they help you make great friends, but they help you further your experience with the game.
Yeah.
And a lot of people's goal right now, before they really focus more on the gyms, is to get all the Gen 1 Pokemon. That's a lot of the goal right now. So it's really good for that, as well as your social life.
Yeah. What do you think to people like spoofing their location, like catch region-locked Pokemon?
I think it's really, it takes the fun out of the game, because what happens if one day you decide to travel to that part of the world?
Yeah.
Well, now you've already got it, and you didn't do it honestly. Me personally, I don't agree with the people that are, you know, spoofing their regions, because I'm just the type of person that I would rather go and do it myself. The whole point of the game is to get out and see the world, and it just kind of takes away the fun of it.
But thank you so much for being interviewed.
Thank you so much for interviewing me.